Haven's code is coming up in like a few minutes. Watashi ga kita! My god. Nice flux.
Oh gosh, it's so choppy. I know I'm fluxing, I don't know why I'm fluxing, and it's irritating me. Because this is gonna be bad if I'm like this during the mission.
Yeah.
Wait, is my Visings broken? Because I don't see my mouth move.
Looks like it.
Great. Bloody triple and flip. I swear.
Yeah, now you would. Also, I can't really see it very clearly because this headset is so specific with its resolution.
Oh, if that's specific.
Oh, that's not moving anymore.
Yeah. That's what I feared. Lovely.
Ciao!
I swear, this freaking avatar is just not wanting to be nice to me. At all.
What's happening now with it?
Oh, the visings don't work.
What the hell? What happened?
I don't know.
That's weird.
It was working before earlier.
Did you update it
So-
recently?
Yeah, but the rings are still screwed up, the fingers are still screwed up, and it's just like, ugh. This version of Akira is just being a pain in the ass.
What if your face mesh got renamed again?
I wouldn't be surprised if it was. I'm just gonna have to finagle with it again. On top of the fact, I'm wondering if one of you guys can help me compare something, because apparently Jakey's not getting what I'm saying, and I'm...
Okay.
Where is it? Fortunately, the only public model that I have is a freaking combat avatar, unfortunately, so... what the fuck, did I end up making myself invisible on accident? Yeah, I did. Do I not have avatar cloning on again?
Yeah, you don't have cloning on.
I don't think it's another...
Shadow. Dab me up.
Mm.
Come on, dab me up.
No thanks.
Oh. Hug?
Not today.
Okay.
Okay, basically I need to give frickin' Jakey basically the picture of, basically, because you know how your fingers are, and look how this one is. Like, do a fist.
Or
Do a fist. Look how bad the fingers are.
I can see that the tips of the nails are wider than mine. And
Okay, so look inside the hands.
and your fingertips are touching literally going inside your palm when you go fist.
No, look.
At the rings? You mean?
Look how
Or do you mean like
the
the
flesh is inside the rings instead of that.
on top? Yeah, they're way painted incorrectly.
Yeah, and I need a picture of that, because apparently Jakey's not getting what I'm saying, but this is going to be kind of hard to do
Might be easier to
one-handed.
just do it one finger.
I can't
That's
do
more clearly
that.
visible.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to do it to yours then. Wait, are you using Legacy
No.
fingers? Okay, you're not using Legacy fingers. I might want to be like the same way then. Come on.
Just put a timer on. That way you don't have to be holding on to it.
It's not even clicking. It's not even taking a picture. Fuck.
I was having that problem yesterday, funny enough.
I'll do it again.
There. Oh, you're... Yeah, I think your finger covered the... Well, the angle's a bit weird. Because I'm trying to get your angle and mine.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, that's a bit better. Thanks.
Yep.
No problem.
Because it's like, I don't know what the heck is up with this avatar, but this avatar just doesn't like Jakey at all.
It just doesn't like kitsunes.
My stuff's constantly dying. I'm starting to wonder if I should need to, like, after Haven's code, I should just restart my computer because it's being way too choppy and I don't know what's causing it.
Could be a good idea. It's so much nicer seeing the temperature on the like thermometer thing, because my
The
actual
bobble
temperature
thing?
stat is not very clear what temperature it is currently.
Oh. Any particular reason why?
I'm probably reading it wrong.
Oh, really?
Bless you.
Oh,
Bless
gosh.
you.
Ugh, Dust. Gotta love it. Now my computer's being stupid. Why is it doing this?
Did you see how many people signed up?
Not today, no.
It's still the same amount as yesterday, but it's 8 PCs and 9 NPCs. Some of them are double dipping, but like, I feel excited. I want to put my all into this. I want to make it fun.
Have you decided who is gonna go yet?
I have a list that I think I might post either tomorrow or in the day Tuesday and tell people that we'll have a little briefing.
I would do it the day before.
The day before? Monday? Okay. Oh, wait, day before would be Tuesday. Hold on.
Is it there?
What the hell is that, a Code Lyoko map?
What? No
What
way.
the actual fuck?
Really? For real?
What's it called?
Freaking the forest sector in Code Lyoko. I'm
Huh.
gonna save that.
I haven't seen much of it, but it did leave a
wonder.
good impression on me.
It's so good, man.
Yeah.
Holy shit, they have Sector 5, the mountain, the ice section, and the desert.
Wow. Were these like
So they have the
from a
whole
game?
shindig.
Now that you mention it, yeah, it probably is because Code Lyoko had a DS game.
Oh. Wow.
I'm so mad at myself that didn't fucking check my freaking pant pocket when I was in junior high. I had that game, but then it got washed.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah, I've been there. I've been there.
Lost it. There was no recovering that. But like, so you haven't seen all of it. Sector 5, they were able to get underneath the ocean
Oh, wow.
without dying.
That's cool.
I think that was the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
Freaking, I forget what's his name. Jim. I forget what the freaking smart kid's name was, but he was a fucking genius.
Yeah. If only the widespread internet didn't just talk about their big foreheads.
That was just the French art style.
Yeah.
Have you seen Miraculous Ladybug?
Ba ba, black sheep. Ba 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 ba. They really need to add Viseme testing to the SDK. Like, what the fuck? They have Blink testing, but not Viseme testing? Why not?
Well, they do, because
They do.
technically, when you go under the Visine tab, and you can actually go through all your Visines to see if it moves properly. And the stupid thing is, he moves properly in the playtesting, but for some reason, when I uploaded him this time, his his Visines aren't working, which
Oh,
is weird.
They add like a new facial expression layer?
Don't think I did. Like, the only thing that I, like, removed and put back in was the, gesture so that it could, like, force the hands to go a certain way when I do a certain gesture, but I put that back in, but for some reason with this latest upload it just didn't want to work, so...
Because I know we had a problem with like a, I think it's a VRChat animator driver or something like that. That mono behavior component that has a ability to change it so that your facial expressions and visemes are paused.
It might have happened to my models because, like,
Yeah, that's what happened to
my
yours.
updated Taliana models. My updated Taliana models are having the same problem now, where if I were to activate my blush, my emotes turn off.
Yeah.
Or even if I just emote just once, my viseme stop working.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You
is
have
it like a layer clash?
I got no clue.
So you have that component on there again. You're probably using like the same layers as before. What you need to do is add that component to all your other expressions and make it so that it's set to tracking, I think, instead of
But here's the weird thing. My blush is a bool, not an int. Shouldn't be fucking with it if that's the case.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be, but sometimes VRChat just wants to just not work for some reason.
Actually, remember.
Ooh, Tempe. We actually get a Tempe experience today. Oh, Yoon's on their way. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, we'll have a party.
Yeah, no one's too late this time. Still feel bad for last time.
Yeah.
I know I did not help with what I said.
Well, I could have spoken up to ask for more time, too. Ooh, Jakey's on their way.
You're in Hunky.
Good news, we have a lot of people on their way. Yoon, Jakey, I saw Tempe log in.
Hunky logged in too, so they just finished up whatever they were doing and are actually able to make it this time. Yay!
Yeah, for some reason this, like, in the last couple of months have been, like, so busy for some odd reason.
I feel like you say that
It was
every
like the end
couple
of
of
June,
months.
start of July. So I can understand that. That's a prime time to go on vacation. Or it's just stuff comes up.
They're
Oh, it's just, like, a lot
staycations.
of staycations.
Well, that's what Nico's having. He's having a staycation.
Oh yeah, he is on
Taking a
that
break
right
from
now.
Percival. Yeah, so I talked with Nico about it. Percy isn't gonna wake up till after his break or his vacation.
No.
Hi, Jakey.
Hello.
Oh, so Jakey, do you want to see what I mean, or do you want to just look at the picture? No? Okay.
So what I might do, I might make it so the blend shape just stays on and you always have the rings on, because that way I can make it a lot better to wave paint. Because I think that what's currently fucking up. Because I removed every weight paint of the wrist, but it might be one of the other ones. But they're too tiny for me to know.
I mean, can't you just like activate the blunt shape and see how it is?
If you go
while
into the
blunt is
weight paint, they
active?
reset.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
That's
the same with
weird.
edit mode. Edit mode like shifts it if you're not careful. Pose mode as well.
Jeez Louise, okay.
It's really
That's just
really
when
finicky.
it's turning back to the zero.
Okay. I know.
Blender, not Blender.
Shoot.
Unity
I know
also
Art
does
told
that on
me a trick to do that, but I
animations.
don't remember.
Yeah, but the last time that just put the blunt shapes to 100% for some reason, that also broke the avatar too.
Yeah. Just
So-
don't export them without 100, and then you're fine.
That's so. I'm gonna make them part of the normal basis. So
Uh-huh.
it wouldn't be a blank shit. They just be like always on.
Hi, Hunky.
Always on.
I've only had these
Yep.
freaking controllers for a few months, and I can't go to the left corner of my fucking toggle wheel now.
Sometimes I have that, and I just have to, like, wait it out or turn on and off my controller, and like, oh, okay, now you have it. How dare you? How dare you not do that? You liar.
Yeah,
Liar.
sometimes I have to do that whenever I'm in the middle of combat. It's like, what the fuck? Okay, so I just have to deal with it, and then like once I get a break, turn it on, turn it back off.
Especially since some of my most important ones are on my wheel. That's how I kind of do everything.
Yeah.
Hi, Mipple.
Yeah.
Alright.
I still gotta fix this shit, but I'm lazy.
Yeah.
Ninjago!
Freaking who was it? Someone like reacted to me saying it, and I was like, "Oh, no way you said it." I'm like, "That's the entire point."
Ninjago!
If I don't say it, it just feels like a normal attack. Oh, I forgot it.
Yes.
Metaverse character.
No, you gotta remember the jousting. Then it's a
Oh,
metaverse
yeah,
character.
sorry. Wait.
There you go. That's a metaverse character.
Alright. Today, I'm actually gonna go to Lost Acres.
Nice.
Right.
Fuck.
Yeah. Don't have that much time, but yeah. If you wanna go in, go in.
I realized if I didn't turn off ocean swaying, I was gonna be sick. I wish
Fair.
I was joking. That shit fucking kills me. You saw how I was when we first started using this map.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I don't know what that noise even was.
Let me start my stream.
Oh god, right, I have to turn world volume way down. I had it way up. Tend to be a problem.
He's growing up so fast.
Yeah.
This does not do well with the song I'm currently hearing.
Oh my god. You've grown up
Hi.
so fast.
Oh my
Sorry, not that
fucking
joke.
god! I'm jumping off.
Second one.
Oh, there he goes. Hey. I see I already am witnessing people throwing themselves off the ship. Bit early for today, but I guess. And again,
Indeed.
I say early, it's night.
I hate y'all.
And I love you.
Why are you? Why
I
are
was
you
dancing and they both said you're growing up so fast. I'm like, man, I can't grow anymore.
tall? Okay, fine. Then I will say how it actually is. Goddamn, you've gotten fat.
Yay! I'm fat.
Bird.
Question
That is indeed a bird.
I feel like it's one of my.
It's just Pokemon, isn't it?
Yeah,
Most
that's
likely how
Pokemon,
it's
yes.
staring at you.
I hope that's not a fucking bird that we hate.
No, it's
We don't
What?
hate this bird. If
I
you
know,
do,
I
That-
know.
that
I have
Astrid,
a
it's
I
one of
know.
problem with your
Astral's.
name.
It's one of Astral's adapt.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we like this bird. Anyone
How bad
objects,
can
I'm
it be?
shooting them.
How much chaos is within his eyes?
Wrong one. It's actually not a chaotic creature. It just does fire.
I mean, it's about to square up with the eyes that we're giving.
Never mind, this Astros. It's chaotic.
Yep. Why is it blinking
Oh, it's
at
got
me like
angry
that?
eyes.
I don't know. It's just the
Morse
shit that was
code.
trying to do Morse code.
Is it state of freak?
Tukida, yo. What?
I'm glad you get the reference.
Alright, it's a chill bird.
Berry or puff.
It just looks like that.
Hey Lloyd, I have a question.
What did I do?
Since when
The fuck does Dr. Farah and some of the others apparently have a direct link to the Sapphire Star?
What are you talking about? The Sapphire Star is not a real thing.
We are
Wait, what?
clear to say that. Ever since they appeared at the summit to take the curse of Wolverine, we have talked it over with Ares. We're good to say it.
I mean, everyone's solid, and people that are outside the Guardians have been spewing it everywhere.
Not everyone. That's the annoying part.
Is it a
No,
bad
I
thing?
didn't know, and that's the annoying part.
Got it.
Why? It's just a monster who can kill. Out of character, I know about it. In character, he doesn't.
Sheena, weren't you one of the few that saw it?
Yep, I did.
I know. Okay.
So what? It just randomly just showed up, or were you guys somewhere else?
We were
We
at the top
were-
of
The mountain.
What
yeah, we were going to the arena when we saw this huge fucking dome at the top of the mountain.
Ooh, the fucking I forgot what the location is called, but where we usually nowadays are for you know.
Ymir.
Yes, thank you.
The song I have is not depressing enough. Wait.
Like the fact that some of us have seen the manifestation. That's not the thing that I raise my eyebrow at, but suddenly being told that some have a direct link to them, that's where I'm raising my eyebrow.
My issue is that people aren't talking. I can understand if needed to be secrecy, but them showing up just because they want to doesn't really help. When you're trying to keep peace in a monster hunting guild.
I mean, to be fair, them showing up happened a couple of weeks ago.
Just the frame between the people getting supposedly links to Cypher Star and are showing up. Kind of short too, which is kind of concerning.
So what? Are people now getting buffed by Sapphire Star
No,
now?
no. The reason I brought it up is because of
Honestly, with the
something that
thought
happened
of it,
during
it
the last
might be.
time.
Hmm.
I don't think so.
He is free from hospital.
Well, I've
Yeah,
hated the
people don't
Sapphire
like
Star
people.
since the start, and now they're showing up to give special people links, and yay.
That's
Hi.
not.
I know,
What are we
it's
talking
just,
about?
now my
It just
brain is
seems that
thinking,
way.
and it's pissing me off.
Are you upset because they're making the connection, period, or something else?
Period.
Noted.
Fair.
So, let me put it this way. We're a guild that hunts monsters. Why do we need a special connection to a god? I also just hate gods in general, to be fair. Every single
I
one
see
I've
that.
met
That's
has
where it
been
comes
bad.
Yeah, Sapphire
But
Star
this is
is
not
all I
about
need to know.
hating a
Higher
god, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not about hating a god. That's a completely separate thing.
Yeah, it's just more the fact of why are people basically being, oh yeah, I'm just gonna have a connection to this, and maybe they might get something out of it later. Who the fuck knows?
And also not saying anything to some of the people that actually should know, i.e., guardians. Being a guardian themselves, they should know that.
Yeah, I just found out yesterday through comms, because of something I suggested attempting, considering what we found out, or what I found out, about the rogue hunters. I was still hoping that either Reen or Zach would do the report, but I guess I'll end up doing it myself.
Great. Gods fighting each other because one can't wear pants in the fucking relationship.
Pretty much. I tried
And
to
then
communicate with
everyone.
one of the...
Oh, boy.
I tried to rally one of the souls of one of the rogue hunters, but essentially was denied.
I also hated the knight. I hated this effigy, but I hated the knight. They both went out of their way to injure some of our people, and people were like, "They're so nice."
They're not.
I swear, the more I hear about divine entities, the more and more they sound human to
To
concerning
be fair,
degrees.
it's just
They are human.
this is all me. If y'all have your own perspective, you're fine. It's just annoying.
Oh no, I'm with
Nah,
you.
I
God,
understand.
so-
No, I agree with it though.
I understand the beef. This is coming from someone who's kind of an existentialist. I think we should be carving our own paths.
Agreed.
If a god gets in the way of that, I'd say fuck him.
Very. Oh, I'm having a struggle.
I get their opinion on it, at least of why they're getting in the way. But after that, then I make my own decision.
Or
I'm
I
trying.
just tell Farah that I need an urgent meeting with
I'm
them and
trying.
anyone else who is linked to it and explain everything to me. And then I make a report to all of the guardians.
Most I've seen of the divine stuff going on, Astera's getting randomly jump scared by the bitch. No offense.
I haven't even seen them. I didn't even know they were a natural entity.
Yeah, news to me as well. Also, I hate this mental magic.
Frederick can verify it. He was there as well. I was just
You
following him around.
recovering or something, Akira? From...
Yeah, basically went over to Lloyd's home realm.
Yes.
Yeah, and we were fighting somebody that apparently had dismantle magic. I'm surprised I still have all my
Oh.
lambs.
Huh? What is that?
This man. I'm
Magic is
still
dismantled.
curious on what exactly that magic
dismantles
entailed.
A bee?
Well, basically, every single time he said
Malevolent
dismantle
magic.
magic, goes some sort of slash, some sort of slashing looking effect, and I felt like I was getting cut all over.
Oh.
Kai
Oh,
always
just like-
wanted to destroy, and he would gain anything about destroyed objects. He couldn't really be one who absorbed, but being a kitsune himself, he also saw the chance to enhance his spiritual prowess with at least souls he could destroy. Until the point it got to him and corrupted him.
Yeah,
Absolute power absolutely corrupts.
Yeah. One of the reasons why I want to be careful with the Eldritch.
Yeah, when I
Oh, I know.
came back after making sure everyone on the recovery end was alright, you both looked exhausted, but also it kind of looked like your face was kind of twisted, like you had been in like some kind of pissed off state.
I guess you could say that was more apparently in a survival state, so, anything that attacks me,
Oh,
I
you
attack
went
it
red.
type of deal. Yeah, I went red.
Yeah, mostly just saying that because any expression you can make, Kier can also make, and the fact that Kier could potentially make that face kind of terrifies me.
I don't know if he's ever going to get to that level of, bad.
I don't know, but if he ever gets to that level of pissy one day, I'm going to fear for everyone who pissed his off's lives. Hell hath no fury like the
Jeez.
fury of a patient man.
I see. We've taught you well.
So that's how...
I mean, if you saw the amount of slashes that were going on, plus the giant F of spear that was kind of similar to how your old limit break was.
Oh yeah.
You had a
Except
giant
it was instead of
spear?
a sword. Instead of well,
No, it
for
was a
Frederick,
giant
it was a giant
sword.
sword. Yeah, so for him it was a giant sword, but for them it was a giant f-off spear.
Oh.
Hi. Hi. Hi.
My
Hi.
astral heat, what it's actually called. Well, I guess now it's part limit break. I'm not quite sure. It evolved over time.
Mm-hmm.
The problem.
Yes, you're being brown, but you're also actually behaving so very.
Ow. Mm.
Still, you guys deserve plenty of rest after yesterday. You guys fought like hell.
Well,
Yeah, hence the reason why I'm currently still in bed, and I don't know how the heck you're still moving.
I think they're moving in spite of it.
knowing what today is, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I'm gonna be sending a construct if people would rather have... are okay with that, anyways. Because, yeah, after
yes.
that...
Phoning in a bounty.
Phoning in a... You okay?
I think.
Uh-huh.
I think
Candy
I
just rolled down the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh.
I always forget their actual names, so I just call them Hattie.
Tetana. It's the closest.
Oh, fair enough. Close enough.
Yeah, close enough.
Yeah, I'm a Hatana. Eventually, I'm gonna grow and be very large and intimidating.
And apparently we'll smack people if they become too emotional.
You got a living vibe checker?
I feel like we all need one in this fucking metaverse. Holy shit.
Just
Actually
got
got a living
commission for
vibe
this
checker?
pissing me off.
I thought she was already
the
a vibe
vibes
checker.
are atrocious.
Hey, I think I have at least half decent vibes. They're gremlin vibes, but they're vibes.
And
You
a
have to-
shot
okay,
that's
I can
what
give
I
this up.
could gather from trying to commune with one of the souls inside one of the rogue hunters is they're very likely protected by a higher entity.
But you can punch it directly, like I did.
That makes it easier.
He deserved
yeah,
it.
considering that's... I mean,
Are you guys
considering
talking
that's
about
your
pumpkin
forte, let alone your weapons.
Well, I don't like doing it. Hurting the soul feels like a
It's
cheap shot.
something
But
special.
that Jester
Okay.
deserved it.
Oh.
Fair.
My attempt was more so to reach the monster soul that they possess, I guess, and make them rebel from within.
Gotcha.
Basically, cause a
That was my plan.
infighting.
Yeah. But something kept me away from it. The result was both me and Gogmazio's rogue being, I guess,
Repelled from each other.
repelled, yeah, I guess.
Mm.
There was a
Sounds
feedback.
about right. Ew, those are not fun.
Nah, it just felt like someone was looking at me. I'll flip them off next time.
Yeah. I remember
I
the
looked
last
at
time apparently
you.
somebody
And you looked at me.
No,
And I
see,
looked
that
at
happened. That happened. when- Okay, so when we were helping, or rather, I got recruited by those Chucklefucks to help with something related to Dragono. Chucklefucks
Oh,
affectionate.
Yeah, thanks.
You're not to be
And-
confused with Chucklepuck's derogatory.
Yes. So we went into this cave, and like there were these knights. Their perception seemed to like be the one of a goldfish.
Honestly, true.
No
But-
spatial awareness.
Oh, very few. Like I needed to like outright. Oh hi, to stay in front of them for a couple of seconds, and they looked at me, and they looked at them, and they looked at me, and then they only then like very slowly did they raise their hammer.
There's a creature.
Yeah.
by the
that
door.
was
Yep,
Yeah.
that
Looks
is
like
written.
someone.
It looks like someone
Considering
crossed
that-
a cat and a rabbit. It's a cabot.
Sylveon.
It's a
Cabot.
Sylveon.
Just looks like some
think it
sort of
jumped
creature
off
that
the
would be on
stairs.
one of Lloyd's K-pop albums.
there.
This is Ribbon.
Hello.
Ribbon slays dragons.
Oh.
Aren't you the most adorable
I
dragon
will
slayer I've ever
teach-
seen?
I will teach Ribbon how to jump.
Oh no.
I'm only allowed to be here because I promised that I wouldn't cause any more trouble.
That's fair.
Well, yeah, you gotta figure out, which dragons are the ones that you slay.
The headphones.
I'm being harassed.
Yes.
I'm not even hearing music. Oh.
Yeah,
I'd
but
stop the
you're being
stupidest
emo.
thing.
That's my job.
What is it?
What? Sometimes you were you
People
emo.
back in the day, like old days.
Okay,
used
we'll
to
give you
alligators
black
for
hair
dragons.
and we'll give you like red eyes.
I honestly.
No,
can do
white hair,
greens.
red eyes is more emo.
I really wouldn't be surprised if
I
that
can
was
do
the
greens.
case.
What?
I mean, they're pretty big reptiles.
do
They
it.
certainly fit the bill.
Oh.
Yeah, but
Like a
back then were
green
they
hair, black
the
hair.
same?
Oh
as
my
they
god,
are
hi,
now,
Kirai.
Or were they
I would
different-
wave
looking
essentially,
different?
but I don't
That's
feel
also
like
a
it.
thing to kind of think about.
It might have been bigger.
That's
Sorry.
something to-
Not having
If they
gods in
were
my world
bigger,
has really shown me that
jeez.
gods
Oh,
don't really
boy.
need to interfere with the mortals they've made or the
Okay, but I've had like
creatures
alligator
they've made.
fucking
So
once, and it was
seeing them
delicious.
interfere
So
kind of makes me feel like they have a reason.
damn it! Now I want alligator. I did this to myself.
Yeah.
I know
You want
here
to
it's
do
more of a
some
norm,
origin
but I mean
history?
here. Here it's
Yeah.
more of a
I think we could
norm
probably get
that
some
there's
at the-
multiple
somewhere.
different ones that
Yeah, but
have
it's
different
really
egotistical
expensive.
or selfish needs.
I mean, I know a restaurant that's
so
not,
there is
some
needed
of it,
an
but
interference.
it's not too expensive.
Sometimes.
Honestly,
Funnily enough,
Yeah,
could probably
really
go there
depends.
later.
there have never been reports of the 12 or Heidelin being
think on
egotistical.
it.
Whenever
Hmm.
there were reports of a supposed sighting of one of the 12 or Heidelin, it was in direct relation to a imminent threat or to guide people to safety.
Or a catastrophe of some sort that was gonna happen, so it's like, yeah, no, go this way. But
Gotcha.
different
One of such
worlds, different
examples-
gods, different circumstances,
Yeah.
so...
One of such examples would be Ralga's Reach as a whole. It's said that, well, Ralga's Reach, the valley at the very least, already existed for a couple thousand of years, but was essentially forgotten and buried. Only during the Garlean occupation of Alamigo, when people sought safety, did some claim to have seen Ralga himself guide them to what is now Ralga's Reach.
Gotcha.
But yeah, different worlds, gods run differently. Either they just say they're gods or they're actual gods, or something in between and they're just demi, or just very powerful beings, which is... The really powerful being bits, I think, is mostly more for Astera, considering the amount
Yeah,
of
so
dragons
let me put this into
that we
perspective
slayed.
too. I just realized it. We fought Safijiba, Rathalos killed himself. We fought Safijiba, Chugaru,
Skeleton.
and an Otogaron
Yeah,
that
Skeleton.
were blessed by a Sapphire Star, and they never interfered. But now that there's this magical entity on something, they're interfering, setting up links with specific people. And those people aren't talking, so it doesn't really come well in
It
my
doesn't
stupid
quite
brain.
match up.
Yeah.
But then again, you have the Sapphire Star monsters and the Sapphire Star. I feel like there's a bit of
Itself,
a
yes.
miscommunication between.
Yeah, their titles kind of are shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, like, which one's an actual being, which one's an actual deity, if there is any in Astera, we have no idea on this point. And then there's just really strong entities that we can
They
just
die,
kill and
they're
nothing
not
really
gods.
happens. Yeah, yeah.
I've learned that the
basically
easy
demigods.
See, the way it appears to me is that the gods are not properly communicating what is actually happening.
Oh,
Both using the terms of
fourth
Sapphire Star.
dimensionally. Fourth dimensionally, I know what the difference is. It's not enough
good, so
to
there was-
title them Sapphire Star though.
Good.
So you think they're
Fourth
just calling
dimensionally, I know
themselves
about all of this.
a- Gotcha.
I still don't like it. I have voiced my concerns already.
Yeah, because I mean, it's like, I think it was, what, Chaos and that frickin',
Well, I will not
Magala,
consider
frickin'...
them gods until proven otherwise.
Yeah, but they before, when they were pompous and very high
Come
and
here,
mighty,
Sylveon,
they kept on
almost my
saying that
favorite
they were
Pokemon.
gods, and it's like, then we just ended
Why?
up offing them later on. It's just like,
Oh, okay.
they're not
The
gods.
monsters
Okay,
don't
Kira
make
did-
sense.
Kira did the thing to you.
The Sapphire,
I have a translator.
the Sapphire Star in quotation marks seems to be different. The time they showed up was to lift the curse on Reen so she could actually leave the realm.
Because something.
That
Then she
also
vanished.
Nothing at
makes
least.
no sense to me, but okay. I've never heard about a curse that keeps someone at bay, and I also have not seen anything on their soul. So. Womp womp.
I'm not sure if I'm not sure anymore if the lock was on her soul or not.
Yeah, that I didn't know about.
I see. But now, considering her past, she got... I think it was... The main perpetrator behind that curse, I think, was Jason.
Yeah. But Jason is human. So even I would have been able to see it, so it's weird.
Nice.
Entities
that's-
should not be this powerful. Unless they're actual gods, and we're facing actual gods, I'm probably gonna stop working at the Grip. Because I don't fight gods. On purpose.
Yeah, as much as he likes to joke about
Not
the fact that
counting
we
here.
kill gods.
Please don't count here. This is the one exception.
The
I
premise
like
of
this
gods
place.
after
There's a big
fashion.
difference.
The
I like the
are-
Grip, but it's very different.
I'm about to make a hot take. The primals are gods from Temu.
No.
No.
So, the primals are gods after fashion. Most of the primals
Yes,
are
different
based
than
off
so
of
because you have one
actual
inside him.
beings that existed. And through belief and prayer,
Sorry.
they have attained more power. While most summonings are impure and tainted by the intents of the summoners, if a pure summon were to occur, they would actually be their own being again.
So therefore they won't be causing issues like draining the world
Yes.
of ether. Or the universe.
Correct.
Is it the universe or the world?
Who the hell
Depends
is trying
on
to
how-
summon gods?
You would be
During-
surprised.
Considering conservation of
Yeah.
mass, yes.
Apparently, for the first trip to the end of existence, which is a strange thing to say when you really think about it,
Yep.
some of the priests of the various beast tribes were allowed to utilize the ether of the Mother Crystal, aka Heidelin herself, to summon pure variations of their patron deities to fuel the Ragnarok to reach Ultima Full.
Yeah, I vaguely remember you talking about that before. But yeah, getting that process to actually do that correctly, that's not common knowledge, nor should it really be looked at, because I don't want fucking anybody else wanting the idea of summoning primals, because for some reason, fucking Velinor wanted to summon primals because he's like, oh, well, so-and-so is summoning primals, so we'll just summon primals to counter them.
Don't fucking
boy.
remind me.
That sounds so idiotic.
Oh, it is very, very idiotic.
Listen, I love kaiju fights as much as anyone else, but that's getting ridiculous.
Yeah, because
Not
this is
helping the-
You're
primal
fighting
that's
fire
drained.
with fire, and it's dumb.
Yeah, fire with fire, and it's just going to create a dead zone.
Yeah, pretty much. Nobody in the metaverse will ever be skilled enough in magic to produce a pure summon. And if
'Cause
they
isn't that
claim
more
they
of a
are,
group?
well, then they might as well get the shit kicked in.
I mean, isn't that type of thing where it's a group thing, not an individual thing at that point?
It's possible that it's either groups or single individuals, provided they have enough resources to even form the primal in the first place.
Fair.
It takes a lot of willpower to make sure that your emotions and desires don't leak in for a proper summoning, though. That takes a lot of regulation.
It's either that or somebody who's
Or
just true
very
neutral.
highly pure ether.
Or the process is different.
Could be a combination of all three.
Yeah, but that's all speculation. That nobody's ever gonna touch it here. So
Then that's what I
Yeah.
call an ass pull. and ignoring source material.
Yeah. But
I'm going to make a hamburger.
Okay. Congratulations.
Okay, so I know that the pure summons are actual gods, but can I still call the improper summons that are all crazy
Still
and
gods of the
shit?
profession.
Fuck. Damn it.
I have
I wanted to
quote
use it as an
unquote
excuse to insult Bahamut.
summoned a burger.
Because, for example, Pupper.
Pupper.
Hey, Cortana.
For example, Shiva, while a primal, was never a goddess. Shiva was a person. Very, very tiny slice of piece of cheese.
The cheese tax. The cheese tax.
Same goes for Forden. Forden was never a god, but an individual with, through prayers and beliefs, was made into a primal.
The fact
Then there
that
would-
that implies someone aggressive and manipulative enough could essentially gain themselves godlike status is concerning.
Primal status, not god.
Primal status. There is a major, major difference still between god and primal.
Still a terrifying thought, but
From my understanding, a primal is an entity that will destroy the world because that is just its nature in order to live.
No, actually. So, what you're referring to is more so the byproduct of an impure summon. The primal itself will be unstable, they will require much more energy to sustain themselves, and are also tainted by the desires of the individual that had summoned. That is where tempering occurs. People that aren't protected by either Highland's Blessing or other means are likely to get tempered by a primal. This will mean that the ethereal balance of a person's soul gets tipped into more towards the element of the primal in question, making them like drawn to them, wanting to worship them, and wanting to get others to worship them. Therefore, providing the primal with more power. Beliefs are something incredibly powerful here in Atheros. So, this, as a result of an impure summon and them needing and wanting more power because of the tainted desires of the summoner, they, as a byproduct, siphon this ambient ether around them. Should they be let like this, then they will bleed the land dry.
okay.
So
It's just
not
more
an
of
inherent
a
desire by technicality.
I'm gonna
yeah. It's just
assume-
more of like that's how they survive.
I'm gonna assume no until proven otherwise, but considering my body's lacking in mana, does that mean I'm theoretically immune to tempering because lack
No.
of...
No.
Okay.
It would
It
just
affects
force
the
you to
mind
that
instead,
element
so-
regardless.
Okay, it hits regardless. Good to know.
Yes.
So if you have something like, say, for Frederick,
I was going to
Nikhov,
assume
for
not-
like
I was going to assume not anyways until proven otherwise, but it's good to have a hard answer of, yeah, no, don't get hit by that shit.
There are, thankfully, there have been found treatment for tempering.
Thank fuck.
Yes, porksies.
Like a pig?
Yes.
The
Flying pig.
treatment plan
Generates-
is a pig.
Well, you see,
It shows
the
a
pig
little
is nothing more
porksy.
than a familiar. That. The pigs, the porksies are familiars in a sense. They contain a spell of, from what I've gathered from getting one of the science to talk a little bit more. That was a handful. I had to duel her. Oh boy. She's a red mage and that scares me. Anyway.
fair enough.
Ones that do like
Anyway.
backflips and shit, right?
Yes.
Yes. I'm getting distracted. Anyway, apparently a spell was discovered based on the theories of the old Elegant Empire, because everything that ever happens always leads back to the fucking elegance. Thanks, Dad.
Am I missing something?
You just hear from below deck. I heard
We're
that!
we're just basically explaining porksies. You see a little porksy in between the
Oh
Kirzan.
god, no.
Yes. So with the spell or this technique, it was essentially discovered that using this, which also uses a fair quantity of ether, but it rebalances a person's ethereal balance. Should it be out of whack due to tempering. There we go.
Or, element.
Except
out
you're
of
tipped
alignment.
so far over the edge that you're like mom.
Yeah. I'm surprised we
Yeah, I'm
didn't get a
kind of
lightning
stuck
strike.
with what I got with the whole.
Yeah, the thing you showed me last time.
I just wish that every time I did that in front of Drell, he would stop stabbing me.
I beg your
He's
fucking
still a
pardon.
very protective avatar.
Even though
Drell
he's technically his
is
own
the void
person.
sent by technicality mom bonded
Yeah,
with
he
when she
can
became
do
a
this
reaper.
too, and every time he does it, he basically, he stabs me to get any excess of dark ether out. It doesn't do too well, but he tries.
That's some nasty acupuncture.
So yes, exhibits M for Maple. Not tempered, not a void sent, but the ethereal balance is out of whack towards the darkness. But just to a degree where Maple has not lost herself and is not a full void sent.
But she apparently can't be fully cured of that question mark.
No, she cannot. We've tried.
It's essentially like an ethereal scar.
Pretty much.
Or element scar?
Elemental scar, which begs the question, considering what the Bunny Boy oftentimes says about, or what Tirith oftentimes said about Light Wardens and Sin Eaters.
Something very bright looking when you're looking at them.
No, I think it's more so that much rather this, because darkness mostly stands for chaos and free flowing of emotions, while the light is stasis.
Stasis and
Instability.
stagnation.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
think
the
that was a
elements
massive
for
good
Eorzea
one.
is definitely, the fact that I can use all of them while using somewhat of a jury-rigged red mage weapon, yeah.
Yeah, the fact that you managed to jerry-rig something like that to that level of efficiency is impressive.
Yeah, but I can still get Aether Sick if I don't balance the two. I can't always stick with one side of the... I can't stick with only just light elements or only just dark elements, because if I do that, I make myself Aether Sick, which sucks.
It's
Oh,
better than
yeah.
nothing.
Red mages are all about balance.
Yeah. Because they're using light and dark, whereas just like black mages only use dark. White mages only use white. So it's like...
Yeah.
I decided to go with the hardest path possible for myself.
You tend to do that to yourself a lot, Akira.
Hey!
I mean, is she
You
wrong?
would be surprised. Red magic was invented after the War of Magi. The
There was
fifth
a war?
astral era, or umbral era, I should say. To put it simple, when magic was much more widespread, more so than nowadays, black magic was developed, and it was massively destructive under the nation of Mahak. And a countermeasurement to its destructive power, white magic, was invented by the nation of Nen. The powers clashed and caused a calamity.
Sounds about right.
In the wake of it, red magic was born as a combination of both.
Though I imagine there's probably something other else behind both the black and the red magic, but...
Well, the terms are still a bit elusive to me because how does one go from white magic, black magic, red? I know artists, but that doesn't make any sense.
At least for color palette wise, yeah, that makes no sense. Yeah. Because the only thing that I can think of for red is, like, if you're saying doing something akin to blood magic, but I've never really seen red mages use blood unless there's...
No, but there have been cultists that do.
Fair enough.
Blood magics are a thing. Rare, but they are.
I mean, I can think of a stupid reason of why it's red.
Go on.
If you were to place a white light through a prism, it splits into a bunch of colors, right?
Yes.
Well, red is the one that travels the furthest, due to its low wavelength.
Potentially, considering all the red mages I've seen do
There's a high
backflips right
wavelength.
into the water.
Oh yeah, that's what I was curious about, because like I was walking around Lenosha and I heard someone was undergoing red mage training, and the first thing I saw is I saw them backflip off of a bridge in the wrong direction into the water.
Yes.
And I was just like,
red
the fuck was that
mages-
about?
The way red mages operate is by balancing both the white, or I guess white mage arts and black mage arts until they imbue their rapier with what they call red magic, or red mana. They enhance their physical capabilities, and they often like to add a little bit of flair by, once they've spent their resources, to reset the cycle.
Yeah, red
Hence
mages are the
backflip.
fruitiest.
Huh.
And apparently there's also a relation to vampires,
Huh?
so I've been told.
Huh? I did not hear that.
I mean,
Apparently, supposedly connected to vampires at 1.2.
We spoke with a red
Spooky.
mage in Mordona a while ago, and apparently she had connections to vampires.
Yeah, spooky.
Yeah.
Vampires do exist.
I mean, vampires, at
Not
least in
surprised,
books
but
and
still.
vampires in
No,
fictions,
they
also
do.
tend to be a level of fruity. So
A level
Heck,
of
vampires
fruity.
even exist in my realm.
Yeah, just a little, you know.
listen, I'm talking about in fiction, like books and stuff. I have no clue how they act like actually around here.
What a history
I mean,
lesson.
Yeah.
Well, it
I
also
mean,
makes sense
considering...
that a lot of vampires are connected to, you know, raising the dead or something like that. Considering, yeah, considering we're also constantly, they bite and for some reason it's being romanticized. Because of course, they're necromancers.
I'm going to kill you.
Can I punch him? Can I punch him, please?
No.
I don't get it.
Necromancers? Because
Spray
vampires
bottle.
often...
Jesus Christ.
I hate the amount of awful jokes. I hate this.
To be fair,
I
I'll
hate
give
this
it to him. It
fucking
was
family.
actually smart.
I'm going back
It's a
to
smart
the
one
13.
that
Fuck
you
guys.
caught me off guard
No,
for a
you're
second.
not.
And the chase
And
begins.
downstairs.
Idiot fucking
Down the rabbit hole.
innocent cons.
A second crewmate has fallen down the stairs.
And
Technically, yeah. Captain.
Shut the fuck up. I'm fine.
This is taking a whole entire new meeting to going down with your ship.
I just did something.
No, I think she went down into the ship.
I don't know, maybe I felt like the ship kind of sank a little bit.
oh god.
Just a tiny amount.
That's
Well,
pretty
Small
news, dear.
Alright, let me
I'm probably gonna head out. Fourth dimensionally, I have stuff to do, and nah, actually, I need to take it easy today. Fourth dimensionally, I have a fucking migraine.
Off and feel
Okay,
Oh.
go take care of yourself, okay?
Yeah.
Let me know if you need
See you,
anything.
Minka.
Thanks, man.
Well, shall we head to
Why
the
do I keep
exit?
getting stopped every time I try to
Yeah.
go?
We got a war to finish.
Shit.
Vroom, vroom, I'm going.
As
Big
much
day,
as
big
you're
day. We got what's it
and not
called?
getting affected, we don't really want to...
Yeah, fuck it. We're
I'm
gonna
completely
take
safe. I'm going to fight him.
feel like it's going, because I feel like it's gonna be god on god fights with the rogues, and
Oh,
I
gosh.
don't want that.
Not again!
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I hope not. Like, I don't mind that they're actually being.
arc all over again.
No, this is just me being confused. Because I already know about the Sapphire Star linked people. And I think that's a cool idea. But now the Crimson Star is also a thing, and it kind of feels like two higher entities and their little spawns. I just don't like those type of stories. Like, it feels like a closed RP story, not really a, hey, come in to hunt monsters. We have this big fight as well. It feels like a war, and I don't want it to be a war.
See you in there.
Father help.
We'll see you soon.
Which is fair.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, neither does Frederick, so.
Yeah,
some
like...
fucking
I want to be the silliest.
there's small reasons behind the requested audience.
Go wild.
I know. I'm gonna. I'm having a. I already typed it out. I'm like, hey, I want a meeting. I need to know the directions of these things because I'm getting confused. Because the way this is going is something that I cannot align with Lloyd, and I'm not gonna have Lloyd in a situation where he doesn't feel comfy.
Yeah, which is fair.
Because Light has heard it multiple times. We even had a talk. Writers came up to us and gave us a thing. It's like, I don't like fighting gods as Lloyd. I don't want to fight godly entities as Lloyd or even deities because I want to be strong, but I don't want to kill a god. The only 2 times I've done it is in the nightmare stuff, and because it was technically fakes, and the demigod thing that we did with Varix, and that was because I was doing it for someone else.
Fair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a difference between fighting gods and then
like
fighting
those.
demigods. There's a different
Yeah.
level of that.
As soon as it's like the entity of the roleplay, or not the entity, the entire point of the roleplay, I'm fine with it. But we started off as a Monster Hunter roleplay. I'm still in the I want Monster Hunter. But I feel like they're also going above, and I'm not seeing the same vision. That's just me personally, but yeah.
I feel like the Rogue storyline has a lot of potential.
It has
because
really good potential.
From the
I
get-go,
agree.
Chromia did say from the get-go that it's not just purely Monster Hunter, that there's like a lot of homebrew going on.
Yeah, there's
That's something-
homebrew, and
something
most
she
of the
said
homebrew I'm fine
from-
with. But you've seen my homebrew, like Phantom Sons, magical areas. They have monsters being the alphas. They have specific, like, different, like, environments depending on the people and the monsters that are alpha in there. That's still baseline Monster Hunter with an added sprinkle. So I don't know if we're sprinkling now or we're just hose. Because I feel like the like giving people powers and being linked to the Sapphire Star feels a bit much to me.
I mean, the fact is that Kristoff is technically doing that with his, isn't he?
No, I
his
think
arm?
that
No.
with Kristoff.
No, that's something else entirely. That arm is made from the parts of the Savijiva.
But it's just
There's
becoming more and more
there's
like a
a link
biological
there as
one
well.
now.
There's a link there as well. But it's not the players. It's just I don't want to balance the roleplay on linked Sapphire Star people rather than
that
people that are
shouldn't
here
happen.
for Monster Hunter. Because it
Yeah.
feels like now there's a difference. With the Ace Hunter and Master Rank, we kind of have a difference already. And that's why I've been rethinking it a lot. It's like, I don't want to balance people on the Master ranking. Because now I need to balance them, and what about these people?
Yeah.
That
So
I
that's
can
why I'm like,
agree with
it's an
because
added bonus
that's-
that they can just fend off monsters a little bit easier. That's like the only thing I could really see.
The whole thing about classifying people or putting them on shelves essentially with ranking system is what aided in that Misty Shore essentially became less and less popular.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons
And-
why Akira and on top of the fact of Kira are not going to be doing any of the rankings because it's like I just see that
Yeah.
as like why we're supposed to be doing this as a group.
Yeah, so I feel like the group is now going to be caught up as well. So I really want to sit down and be like, hey, unless we make this a generalized thing, I kind of don't like it because we're picking and choosing who gets sprinkled powers. And
Or you know,
I don't
the
know.
Haunter. What happened that
Yeah, go
last
for it.
picking on that session? I felt like they were just picking. Not gonna lie, it felt weird on how they were picking people. Not gonna lie.
On the rogues, that was fine. I can testify. It was completely like randomized. I can testify.
Mine
I was sitting there
I don't
completely,
feel was.
I know.
One pick was not randomized. That I can tell you 100%.
I know, but we talked it out at the end.
I guess I gotta think about my system. If it's gonna be a problem, I need to address it.
When it comes to ranking, let's say it's a private roleplay, that's the point. You want to get higher in ranking. But that's a generalized, let's say a school RP. The school gets to go up in tiers, go up in years. They get to grow, they get to improve every year. We can't really be like, oh, you random person 27, you're getting an improvement because you fought a monster.
Yeah.
It's not our character. That's not our story. That's not our power. That's not our entire deal. I can't go up to Frederick and be like, hey, do you want to be linked to the Sapphire Star, yada yada, because no, that's a thing. First, they out of character need to be like wanting to be. In character needs to make sense.
Yeah.
Sense. I'm just so confused now.
I understand your pain.
Because at first I was like, oh, I don't like that they're gonna get a special
Point
title for
system
being
over in
chosen,
the,
and I even voiced it.
character
I'm like,
sheets.
I don't think that's good.
I have to think
If
about
anything,
that.
we should trade out powers
well.
because I don't want to
Like, I
make
think
people
one
already
thing I
stronger.
might do is I might
And that's something I actually said.
take them off and just use the ones that they gave at the beginning as like the character log and just leave it in the log.
I actually
and that's
didn't know the Sapphire Star even showed themselves
okay.
to people.
And then just try to like
I
judge
see.
and see it's like okay,
So that's
read
why
through their
I'm like,
abilities. So
I
they're
learned
maybe
this in
around here.
character right
type of
now.
deal.
I think it's just
Yeah.
I'll use what they say, but I'll
Mhm.
only leave it in the log and then take it away from the actual
At least I know
public
that, like, the curse on
version
reading
of it.
that one was a thing from
tags.
the get-go
Yeah.
because of her past as a rogue hunter.
Gotcha.
I also didn't know about that. I'm really confused on that.
But
as
that's
well.
only if it feels like it's gonna be a problem.
Gotcha. Yeah, the whole entire thing that like Cosmos Rogue doesn't make sense.
You've heard of what he's done, right?
No. Well, I've seen the
So
rogue.
the first mission you went when he got introduced, he was hanging people from their insides, and like their insides were decorations in the cave. I was like, that's way
That's
too gory.
kinda fucked up.
Okay. Yeah, it is fucked up.
It's more of a Limbus type of deal.
Yes,
but the problem is this is
because
a
his-
Monster Hunter rogue.
Yes,
That's my
because
issue.
his rogue is based off Oswald from Library of Ruina.
Yeah, but I already told Chromia like that's way too much gore in a roleplay where people are coming in to hunt monsters. Because I literally just had a talk with someone like yesterday, and I heard how motivated they were for the Monster Hunter stuff, and Jolly was telling them, "Oh, you're lucky you didn't go on the Rogue Friday." I was like, I actually got so embarrassed. Oh.
My personal take still is that story missions like this shouldn't happen after lobby.
Yeah, we can probably switch it.
That is still my personal take, because it just completely and entirely cucks to people that are just not able to go to some lobbies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Either time restraints or IRL restraints.
A few of the mods are. I'm waiting for Spino, but we can probably have the meeting right now, so I want to get this cleared. I'm gonna start going to Acres. If you have any feedback,
Are you
you
gonna
can
go to
send it me
Acres or
directly,
you gonna
or
head out?
send it in
I
the
said I would go to Acres, so
feedback
I'll go to
channel.
Acres.
I mean, to be fair, also my
Okay.
apologies, I forgot to mute my stream, but
Mhm.
again, I don't think any of
It's
us
fine.
minds this.
I muted a little bit,
It's-
but yeah, if Chromia hears it, I'm sorry, but I'm getting so confused. And I don't want it to be a war. I don't want it to be a god fight. I want it to be like, oh, hey, cool people with powers. They get to fight other cool people with powers. Or, hey, there's a cool monster. Because the Sapphire Star got a little bit out of hand.
You think?
I mean, I voiced my opinion on the Sapphire Star monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go have
I mean,
that meeting.
funnily
and go
enough,
to
Akira has freaking
Baker's.
Tarn's eye, so.
You mentioned. All right, let's head over to Acres.
Yeah.
I got excited because I love
I'm gonna have to switch to Akira at one point because I'm gonna be helping with the finale that's happening today.
I didn't even see.
Yeah, I
like,
slipped behind you.
What's this?
When you need to
Time.
We can.
You have been promoted.
You in there? Your excuses here. Get up on in there.
You're now my elite employee.
Hello, Nyako.
Hey, what's going on, Nexus?
You actually are.
Alright,
Hashimoto
I
time.
just had to text L1.
Hashimoto time.
Be confused, my German boy.
You're right.
Alright.
Have I shown you his dual blitz yet?
Oh no, Silver.
Oh my god.
Silver?
What happened?
What the fuck do you do to Zala? You mother... What the fuck did you do to him?
I turned around and you were in my face. Motherfucker.
I should hit the others with that. I should hit the others. Send me down. Good, do funny.
Okay.
Drive by
Can you-
hair
yes, I know
flick.
where you're going.
Uh-huh.
Hey.
Hi, Sheena. Sheena.
Who's gonna go down first?
Sheena.
The worst way possible.
Hey, Lance, do you have any ibuprofen? I have a headache.
Yeah, and also there's
Oh,
also
wait.
people who want
thank
nothing, just blood.
No problem.
You gotta have
Chiropractic.
them stop running into wall.
Hello, Celine.
Hello, Koke.
Hi.
Come on and we'll see.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
What's up? Dab me up. Yeah, 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 yeah. What?
So that was a very powerful dab.
No, it was not.
From here, it looks like it is.
We had energy. Energy.
Yeah, the energy, absolutely. It was the energy
Yeah.
that powered that dab.
Dude, it'll be funny.
Like everyone in this universe, I'm gonna hate you for no reason.
Isn't that what they do to you?
Why are you big?
I'm the dragon of this road.
Oh. Do I have to pay a toll?
Mm-hmm. Sure, I'll take some. I'll take something. Sure. What you
I
got?
made a hamburger before.
Well, thank you. You may pass.
Tastes like a hamburger, but the texture is not very hamburgery. It's a little crunchy.
Well, he just swallows food whole, so.
Okay.
He eats like a bird. He just.
Understood.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. You may go. You're free to pass.
You scare me.
Go.
Smack.
Ah!
Smack.
That seems to be the general reaction.
Vroom,
No!
vroom, vroom.
I didn't mean that.
Oh, yeah. To get Cece to play. I turned Cecilia into what I am, so Cecilia could play Minecraft, and so Cece had to play.
How are you doing, Celine?
Although I do like this.
It's okay though, because I don't
Are
have
you
teeth.
if you're talking, I don't hear you. That's
fair.
I went.
No, I was asking Celine how she's doing, but she's not talking.
Oh, sorry.
Well,
Oh,
you know how
hi.
zombies like to bite?
Yeah, I'm
babies
alright.
don't have teeth.
I'm alright.
Excuse me?
So if they try to bite, they can't really. They just gum you to death.
Excuse me?
Oh, sorry. I was like talking to myself a little bit. There was a voice. I heard.
I feel like I'm just.
Hello
like,
again,
confusing.
Anyako. Hey.
Which is
Hashimoto.
exactly what I'm going for.
Good to see you.
Confusing
Indeed.
or concerning people.
Justice. Celine. It's good to see the both of you as well.
Yes.
I
Hello.
think I've met a few of you before, but you
Hi,
you know the
Anyako.
people.
Hi, Celine.
Oh, you got your pretty blue eyes back on.
I do.
Wait, there's
I've been
you
feeling a little
guys-
bit more home with myself, so you know.
Oh no.
You
I
can
finally
change
you
your eye
look
color?
I find your blue eyes
Wait, if I have
suit
the
you a lot
angry
better.
face.
We do work on the go. It's not really
The blue eyes is
recommended, but
because of a heightened
we just care for people.
state. That
Okay,
is
Hi, Nat.
known as North Star mode,
How's
as
it
those
going,
have been
Nat? How are
calling
you
it,
doing?
but otherwise
Are you
it's
doing a
known
good
as
day?
Polaris. I utilize the power of one of the envoys.
Are you afraid to look?
back in my homeland.
I know what
An
she's
envoy
doing.
of the Star God.
Are you afraid to look, Nat?
You know?
Ooh.
Are you afraid?
And if
Are
you
you
don't
afraid 'cause
mind
you know what's
showing,
coming?
or me showing, yeah. Gonna lift up his shirt, and you see Big Dipper
I mean,
Had a moment
right there.
in the other dimension. I don't need another one.
That is another result of being blessed by the North Star. Gaining her mark. Whatnot, but it's
In a
also
way,
a
you're a
result
bit of a paladin, it looks like.
You could say.
Thank
Yeah,
I
you.
guess we're a bit
Draconic
same
monk
there.
style.
We'll say we're a bit same on that.
I can see both
All
regions.
the stars, mine is the silver flame from everyone.
Ooh, that is beautiful.
I like that.
It manifests itself as a burning smite. Though I don't really like using it too much.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I see.
Only when the occasion calls for it. That's
Pretty
how I am.
much. Again, I'm not a fan of. As I understand swordsmanship, but killing is not my forte. Or prerogative, really.
Yeah. It's always a mission if you have to rather than if you want to.
I think we've met before, miss. You may call me Hashimoto.
I'll be just in the front. I'm going to greet the other people.
If you know an Ezekiel, that would be my older brother.
Wait a minute. Wait. Ezekiel has a brother?
We're made by the same magi who created him. One mage.
Oh, that would make more sense. Ah, yes, I do know. I know. I do know Ezekiel quite well. He and I are guildmates at the Red Wilds.
Nothing scares you, huh?
He talked a fair bit about the Red Wilds.
Job application!
I believe he's
Oh.
probably there right now.
Why did you get...
More for everyone else in there. The creators harvested them well. The star fruits have been actually quite productive. So he's made some star fruit wine. He called it stardew wine.
Oh, that sounds amazing! I will have to try some then. I haven't had the chance to do that just yet, but I will have to try it. Yes. I guess in a sense, if you haven't been skimmed this, just please give him our regards for the star fruit wine. That is very kind of them to do so.
Daddy.
I'm sure it's a good vintage this year.
I've never seen him like that
Yes, of
before.
course.
Yeah. Apparently he's the dragon in the road.
A bit about this place and the amount of unholy elements and such. Some
I gave him an offering to pass.
No crusader, just a visitor.
Then the next time to pass back, I just skirted around him. Like, skated.
Yeah, it's because we do have a lot
See,
of
I could just
people
fly
that
over,
are
so.
demonic in nature, but a lot of them we do coincide with.
It's totally out.
Somewhat peacefully, we have a lot of chaos going on, but it makes sense.
Picks you up by your nose.
Yeah, as long as they don't do anything to harm us, we won't do anything to harm them. Kind of like a non-aggression agreement of sorts.
I've always been of the... I've always subscribed to the tenets of mercy and patience as per the Silver Flame.
You know, I almost didn't recognize him in that film.
Opportunistic chastiser.
Of course, of course.
That was the right decision.
Yeah, Lost
Almost.
What was the
Oh,
fortune?
go ahead. Yeah, Lost Acres is quite a peaceful area too, so you should be quite a pleasant visit.
Okay. Hello, Gordon.
Oh no, the flux!
Been
The
here a
flux
few
is not
times,
good. The flux is not a good entity.
He has told me of that, and unfortunately, he's also told me that's just a concept of these realms. You can't really do anything about it. But also, I've been here like once or twice.
Hi, Nat. How's it going?
Oh,
It's not
okay.
bad. It's been nice.
It is. It's quite peaceful here.
I'm so scared.
Might also check out other places he's talked about. Not Zephyra though. I don't think I did that place.
No,
I
Ned.
grip.
Ooh, probably, huh? But yeah, I don't go to Saphira. It's very more metallic in nature, and some people there like to throw car batteries into the ocean to feed the eels.
I know what the thing is. I know what batteries are from. We have those in Ebron, sort of. We have a tram system in the city of Sharn. We have to visit various things.
I've heard
I don't know
many
why you
things
throw
about
things
that.
in the ocean.
No, no, I wouldn't recommend it.
I did end up in one of the various cities in these realms. First night, Orlando Saka. It was a interesting first experience, as you put.
Oh yes, of course.
The beach was nice, and then I saw some dog called Peanut Butter flying around on
Excuse me,
its
is it
side.
alright to enter this place?
I
Should be public, I'm just standing around.
Hey, nice. How you been? Popping pretty good. Did he get
But for
hired
the
like,
most
into the
part,
Navy?
I'm more just a visitor going
No,
around.
that's his
I might
fancy
touch
stuff.
some
He was visiting a different kingdom.
But we'll see. I'm a bit new here.
No, it's Ashley, doesn't he?
Of course.
Permission, you guys, if you want to come up.
You can feel free to take all the time that you need. You're more than welcome to explore the realms at your own pace.
Sorry,
You were
what did you
climbing
say?
up right when I jumped off. I said that you had Frederick's permission to come.
Wait, give me one.
I thought you were trying to escape me or something.
No, I was trying to tell you, but I don't think you were able to hear Frederick from all the way up there that you had permission to come.
I heard someone shout, I just didn't know who. Don't worry about the outfits, I'm aware of it.
Well, you gotta shout.
Sorry,
let all out. These are
it's
the things I could do without. Come on.
I've seen some of that too.
Right. I see you are rocking your pirate
He was talking to you. Come on.
Oh, I have a bag of holding. I have a lot of food in there.
What am I?
Sounds about right. A lot of people carry much food back in that realm. Like
Yeah,
one of
there's
the common commodities and...
Okay.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to speak with him if I don't know where he went?
It's still quite expensive, but they're quite handy. I have mine from when I still lived in Faerun.
I have taken a trip to the Dwarven Kingdom.
I think
I have like a whole section in my bag just for my baked goods that I make.
not one, not two, but
And
Actually,
they
they once
have
met a
gifted me
Warforged
two
merchant
weapons.
whose
They have
chest
gifted me two
cavity
weapons
was a bag of holding
that
47
I
skull fat.
should utilize.
Very interesting.
Yes, until I reach down their mouth to pull out
I
ingot of
have
gold.
seen it in
So,
action, and of course they have
I
helped
think
me
it's kind of weird.
I just need to use it more. I'm testing it in a way. Luckily, they trust me. So, I heard that there was.
Let's see what this is going on.
Perhaps.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, if I did it while I was small, I don't think they'd notice.
You will be hunted, I
This
guarantee
mission
it.
is a lot.
Everyone made it out okay, yes?
This might end the
No
war.
matter what I,
with
no
this
matter,
war.
no matter what I do, do keep in mind that I am much more.
It's dark.
I'm much weaker than a lot of you. I don't have these godly
You are
powers that
very
all of you
nice
have.
to hang out with and cuddle, so I'm happy.
None of us are God. We've just been here for a long time.
I don't want to hear that from you.
That's from a lot of people.
I don't want to hear that from you. I know who your father is. Your father, on the other hand,
God.
You made a terrible mistake because
not,
now I'm very
but
cuddly.
he has the
And
power
I
to
have been
disconnect
given
my god
affection, so
from my
kind of
connection.
expect it
So,
now.
Why are you throwing tea
I would say that he is quite
That
powerful.
does seem pretty godlike, I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
God is nearly but a title.
Well, looks like
Okay, well,
still.
how about very powerful? Extremely.
Better.
Yes, I've decided.
How about
Let me
one
just
that
say
could
this. You
literally
call my
end me
father
in
a
a
god,
second?
you will have his angry
different
side on you. Which I do not know what will happen. He can keep his temper.
I'm pretty sure he already dislikes me because I am a paladin, so.
Violent.
He looks more like a sack. No, I'm not
You've never seen him mode anyway.
What?
He looks more like a
You did
booby
let us.
What?
What?
I am aware.
You never see
The reason I will be.
That would have been.
No, the reason I will also be taking these guns on the mission is mostly because, as much as I trust my armor, getting in close with the swarm may not be the best idea.
If you've told the new that's also working.
I will need to keep my distance. I have a lot of ranged.
I don't have cheese or ham, but I do have one
with
thing.
knowing their
Pipe bomb.
Yep.
However, I refuse to give up my shield. I'll still be carrying that with me.
That too. My brother did tell me that these
Is that a threat?
strange things going on, but
No. They're chocolate pipe bombs.
You can't tell, but I rolled my eyes. The
Yeah.
hat seems to be covered.
Oh no, I know.
What do you do?
I've been making
What are we
chocolate
up there?
pipe bombs so that I'm allowed to carry something that looks close to a pipe bomb.
You can go back up there, you know.
cylinder of chocolate or a chocolate.
I hate it. Wow. I hate it.
Someone might have taken
Cylinder painted chocolate.
Hang on.
I'm gonna make some that have hot chocolate stuff in them so they can be hot chocolate pipe bombs.
You were on a visit to the
Like a hot
grounds,
chocolate,
right?
like a
Correct.
frickin' hot chocolate bomb.
Why in one of their mountain holes?
Why do you want to know?
I think we
I just thought I might have been there.
Hello again.
I don't know.
You're good. You're good.
Everything is alright.
Rainbow Bar.
I don't think I've actually been to the ground.
Hi. You need to do your job.
It's alright.
Apparently my brother Ezekiel.
I thought that.
Don't know why I freaked out. It's not like you can.
There's someone that means no harm, let me fix that.
You know that.
I love being a little shit.
My brother suddenly has, if you met Ezekiel. Yeah. He's been here. Oh, you gave me crack. Yep, you absolutely did. Crack. That's different. We're talking about Gal, the little brown bear. Oh.
Chicken burger and delivery.
Hey!
Now hold Violet like hot dog.
What?
You know, we just need a chicken stand. Oh, you're not holding the front like hot dog.
Carrie's face just starts stretching forward slowly.
No.
That is
It is
a
tiny dragon.
kind of bread that's being used. So
What are you doing?
If it has bread on three ends, it's a taco. Like between your wings. If it has bread on either end, it's a sandwich. Tickling you. If it has bread all around, it's a calzone.
When I'm in this form, I'm not ticklish. Suffered.
No, I'm fucking around with the feathers. Yeah, the burger is a sandwich.
That is every sandwich
I
a
like
burger.
birds. No, not every sandwich is a burger, but every burger is a sandwich.
But
Every hot dog's a taco.
Conversations about food.
What? Valid? Okay, I see where you're coming from, but okay, but
I wouldn't know.
But when does the sandwich become a burger?
When you have ground beef that was cooked and put in it.
They're talking about it. They're talking about how a hot dog is a taco.
Sounds about right for them.
When a sandwich becomes a burger.
Yeah. Sounds like a conversation topic they'd have.
Yes.
I probably imagine it's brought up by Terry.
It was brought up by... Well, actually, Terry brought up the hot dog part, and then I think it was Frederick that brought up the sandwich becomes a burger.
Ah.
Cheeseburgers are totally
How have you been?
I've been alright.
That's good.
Yeah, just been keeping myself busy with my other duties, so...
Hmm.
Awesome. I'm sure that
Never a bad thing. Well, no one else is gonna do it, then who will?
That's true.
Yeah, actually.
How's working at the Deep Pan V2?
Oh, it's been great.
Yeah.
Been really enjoying it. Plus, I get to ship my all my cinnamon rolls to the Deep Pan again, so
that's good.
It's nice.
Enjoyable.
Wait, you killed 5 guys?
Yes, of course, because I feel like it wouldn't be the Deep Pan if they didn't have more cinnamon rolls.
Yeah. At least they still have the Skittles special. Although this time
That
they
is
don't
true.
list
That
any
the skill special and cinnamon
ingredients
rolls.
this time.
Is it just the pan?
Well, they
The
just
skill
say it's gonna be
special now?
served on a big pan, but they don't list the ingredients like the fish sauce and the pasta before.
Ah, okay.
Right? Remember that?
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Apparently there are some people that don't like the idea of fish sauce.
Oh, I see.
That's a collider.
I guess I could
Yeah. He's just been doing that all day.
Wait, I got this. Pull out a cinnamon roll. Plops it on your chest. I put a cinnamon roll on his chest. He should be able to smell it.
Renaissance men are coming to town.
Or do you have a mask Honestly, I don't know how eating works. Everything just kind of turns into...
The Renaissance men are coming to town, and by the look of it, it's going to be pretty sweet.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
What?
It's not as good as a heartbreaker with cream.
Okay. My goodness.
Do you want me to just plow through everyone in the vicinity? Like,
No, it's just. I think it's more of that.
Oh, okay. Apparently there's something that he thinks Skittles and I should try.
Could you play?
Don't know what that could be.
For a while.
Need space to sit?
It's mostly a
He's just
weapon.
kinda in the air.
Oh.
Oh no, I'm just on my vine chair.
Oh.
You know, he needs to sit properly.
I've been alright.
Just kind of doing my own thing.
Maybe another day.
I don't think we've ever made small talk before.
Too much energy in me.
No, I don't think so.
The ass kicker.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Because that's what it does. It kicks ass.
It's a very social instrument.
Thank you.
He was had here. That's the bit of the world.
Now where did he go? Alright, I'm actually gonna go bother Dad now.
Have
I wasn't
fun.
taught to be what I am. I just am. I do not think there's.
Oh my.
From my understanding, Digimon just work a lot of based off of their own instincts.
That is a tiny chocobo.
Huh.
Yeah, is that what they're called?
But we're okay.
A lot smarter, like they can talk to you.
Quay?
Happened yesterday.
Quay? Quay?
Bless you.
No god of yours can hold me! Quay? Quay?
No, my name
Quay?
is not Clay.
Quay?
And people use it to argue with each other, look at pictures of cats. Very nice.
Ah, yeah, I do that maneuver too.
You were saying?
Quay? Quay?
There you go.
What?
Oh, it's coming back! It's coming back! He's rapidly approaching! Oh,
Hello.
oh, hello!
Good day. Oh, that did not happen.
Hello! Oh,
Alright, goodbye.
oh, goodbye!
I like their shoes.
Looks like it has stuff to
He's
deliver
a
sometimes.
little guy.
Nothing dangerous.
Yes, yeah, I'm not. Wait, hello.
I think she really likes you.
I find, yes, I do find you very adorable. I find a lot of chocobos very adorable.
I like your shoes.
Yes.
They're very good kicks. You're welcome.
I also like the coat too. It looks very comfy.
Oh. I guess you don't speak in Quay? 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 Quay?
Yeah, I know.
Quay? 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 Yeah. Quay? Bye-bye. Quay!
Bye.
I didn't know you were fluent in bird language.
I'm fluent in a lot of animal languages.
Well, that should... Yeah, to be fair. What Fae are you? What kind of Fae are you? I don't know if I've ever asked.
I'm a special ranking that's specific to druids.
Oh.
My duty is as a protector of forests. I'm a guardian. My duty is specific to protecting the duties of the Feywilds. And because sometimes certain decisions within the Feywilds, sometimes in the courts, have to do with protecting certain areas of the forest areas, I have to come in and kind of give my opinion, best courses of action and whatnot, so that means I'm also involved in a lot of politics.
That's very fair.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And you also have a
Basically,
beautiful singing voice.
Thank you. Yeah. So basically, for druids, if they find that they are suitable candidates, they have to go through a specific trial set out to them by the Feywilds, and if they pass it, the forest will bless them by turning them into a Fey. And that's basically what I am.
Oh.
In a
Well,
sense.
congratulations to you then.
Yeah, it was happened a few years ago, to be honest.
Still impressive.
Yeah. Yeah, but also because of that, because I'm not as powerful in that sense, I don't have the capabilities of making deals and such with people. Not that I want to or any case. Or can I steal people's names?
Well, you can't make Fae deals. You can still make normal deals, but just not
Yes.
Fae deals. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's correct. I don't like making them
Like
anyway
signature and
because
everything.
So I can give you my name safely.
yeah, and I wouldn't take it.
I just don't give anyone my name.
Yeah.
But in like official council means I have to give my title. So
I don't like
I don't still
Fae.
get mine stolen. My title? It is the High Druid of Everflame.
Ooh, Everflame.
Yeah, that was the forest's name that when I healed it from
Do they have
corruption.
an eternal flame there?
No, that was just what the forest was named.
Hmm. Fair enough. Everyone's
But just
down
to make
there,
things simple, I still go by my human name.
Wait, hold on, wait. Were you a human, then you became a druid, then you became a fae?
Yes. Well, I was born into a druid circle, so that was all I ever really knew.
Oh. Fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Then you became a Digimon trainer.
I'm also a Digimon tamer, but I'm also a Pokemon trainer as well.
So
Double
that's a question. That's a question for me about the Digimon, because those are technological, and aren't they like you can't handle technology, or?
I find like it really depends. Like I can handle high technology stuff, but that was like before I became a Fae too, because like I was in a place that was very. The only technology we ever heard of was like artificers and manatech, but that was it. Nothing like advances like the phones or computers. Like I have my own phone, but that's like the most basic I can go with it.
What
Like,
is your phone made out of?
Just a bunch of like different materials, but if it's like mixed metals, even with iron in it, if there's more of a certain material, because only pure iron can hurt me.
Gotcha.
So other metals
I'm
are
doing alright,
fine.
my guy. Just doing some role playing, listening to some conversations.
You're very antsy today, aren't you?
I am always antsy. I can never sit still. Celine is like the prime example about what I want to be, but I can never sit still. I always have to be moving something. And just moving little things is not enough. I have to...
Big movements, I get it.
Yeah.
Like...
So how's your day going?
My day's going alright.
Oh, that's good. That's very nice.
Yeah. But Shin is fine. He's basically made out of data, not like anything metallic in a way.
Oh, gotcha.
So nothing in that world is pure in a sense, but if I go in there, like I'm completely disconnected from my mana, from the natural mana.
Ooh, that can't be fun, no.
No, so a lot of my magic would be limited. Plus I can't stay there for like several days. Probably at most maybe like a week or so before I would need to like leave to kind of recharge.
Well, that's still impressive.
Yeah.
Oh. I just went through a mutation that turned me more draconic than my natural species.
I see.
Oh, they have no physics, damn it.
What?
Your little danglies don't have physics to them.
Oh, they do. You just don't have interactions on.
I should.
Sorry.
Do I have to grab? Hold on. Celine, do I have permission to grab your hair? I should be able
Don't
to.
pull too hard.
Okay. Yeah, well.
Are you guys friends?
Oh, no, my hair! What have you done to my hair? Jeez!
You look lovely.
I'll get that down.
Yeah.
God, there's not like a huge crowd
that,
down
fine.
the street there. What is happening?
Oh, let's go find out, shall we?
I want to find out. I must explore. I must explore. What is happening over here?
We gotta head out soon.
Where's
You
this
need
one?
cause trouble, okay?
You need help up
Literally
here?
going to fight a wall later, so
Nah,
no
I'm good. I was just laying down.
Why did you leave a
I
convention?
wear this when I'm with my crew.
I'm gonna grab
Can anyone go, or is that only
Checklist
person
knows who I am.
I think there's two groups that are
That makes sense.
Good luck.
Yeah,
We'll be the first group.
yeah, so I think it's just the fact that it's gonna...
Yeah, if you want to try to keep hitting the correct one.
I figured out already. I went too crazy.
We already understand.
Yeah.
Did you say something, Yoon?
Jeez.
Yeah. Thankfully, I recovered in time.
Did you say?
But yeah.
Sound.
There we go.
Next time I see Wrexham, just start barking.
moving.
Well, you can't do that with get on mine, though.
I'm back.
Yeah,
What?
I can hear shit now. Finally.
Oh yeah. Because technically speaking, bunnies and cats are supposed to be able to bark.
Bunnies can bark.
They can scream.
Oh yeah, we can scream alright.
So what's up, Yoon? Do you want to settle this in the arena?
Huh? No.
What's with this tension? You're staring at me so much.
I didn't get it. Clear answer. I don't know. I'm staring.
Are you at the trade?
I'm staring too.
Okay, I'll be joining.
What?
Hiding the eyesight is very effective. Cool.
You can always talk.
What's going on?
What?
When you're ready.
What? Huh?
Wait,
What?
wait. What's going on? Wait. Wait, what?
Anyway.
Are they going on the mission?
How's Percival doing?
Still asleep.
Perhaps he needs something like the humans call coffee.
I don't want to give
Up,
that
skip
to
and a jump
him.
away. Up, skip and a jump away. Up, skip.
Well,
A talking bird?
I just hear that, people tend to wake up when they smell it, so
Oh, you're human.
I don't know.
Yeah.
This Wonderland is fascinating.
I'm also just trying to light up the mood. I'm so
Nice to
sorry.
meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Right.
No, don't take me with that hand. I don't know where that's going.
preparing
I would like your
myself for
human hand.
today. Ending a war is a
Okay.
Actually, never mind. I wish to use that hand instead.
Ah,
Close to distance.
it's been a while. Plus this. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Once more.
Okay.
So, I thrust. Deflect. Close to distance. Perfect.
I don't really know. I don't have anything against. Sorry. All I have is this scroll here.
There's a whole HUD in there.
You just eat it?
Which I still haven't used.
Give me my glasses.
Yeah.
Over. I need those. Ty grabbed the bunny and ate my glasses.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Can I help you?
Is this the madness one?
I don't know. What is this? I don't.
It's a piece of paper.
Trapped.
No,
It's a piece of paper.
Oh. Glasses.
Well, she's trapped in a shield.
Sweet.
Glasses,
you're
and I'll
trapped.
give you this paintbrush to paint roses.
No, I'm only trapping this one, not Koke.
Okay, you're free.
Celine, do you mind grabbing that for me?
Okay.
They're good to go.
Paper.
I know how to trade with madness.
Okay.
It's written in
Boring.
crayon
Why did you summon that?
She reminds me.
You must have powers.
She reminds me of
Are you
that
from
little
a
lady I
one
saw running around.
aku, spelled AKOOOOU Ulo,
Just to paint your face.
and it's just
Hi.
I challenge
What's
you.
up?
Spelled incredibly well. No, it's not.
I'm okay. That's a sentence.
Just really tired. I'm okay though.
Very well. Okay.
Oh,
Understood.
this is a letter, a challenge? Oh
I'm
my.
trying to do a lot of stuff.
Probably for tomorrow.
if he does not show up
You
today.
can leave, but I can smell you.
I see.
I can talk normally again. Oh, thank goodness.
Give time for yourself to take breaks.
Thank you for the message.
That line delivery.
Wondering
was
if
just-
Shin's gonna stop by tonight.
Hop,
skip, and jump
Just
away.
temporarily.
Hop, skip, and jump away. Hop, skip, and
Just
jump away.
temporarily.
Akira, you stinky. Hi.
No, you.
No, you.
So, what has been happening today?
Oh no, I can't believe I'm dead.
Oh, rest in peace. I'm so
Oof.
sorry.
Oh, another
I gotta tell Frederick that I'm dead.
Okay.
Apparently,
Yeah, I
there's
feel
gonna be
like
like a
he's gonna be
really
very
big
sad.
mission to end the recent conflict, or maybe not a recent,
Oh,
but
yeah, there's
long-term
that.
conflict.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
You have
but I have no idea what this conflict is, so I guess it's not really any of my business.
It seems like a lot of big things are happening.
I mean, people don't usually look at my guys because I do weird stuff like that.
Like what?
Stuff like this.
There's a expedition going to be going out on Thursday,
Well, we had the
and then we have the mission to go
one moment,
get
people are
Helios
used to
on
me.
Friday.
So I need a new blade.
Oh,
I'm summoned everywhere.
damn it! I can't go on Friday.
Yeah, the tall Digimon was pissed that it was Friday.
In order to take his soul and put it into
A lot of people said that they were not going to be able to show up.
unusable now.
Yeah,
Well, at least he's
yeah. Unfortunately, I
back
have.
to normal.
I had some
He's recovering.
mandatory duties that I need to attend to that are, unfortunately, kind of
But
take
this is good
priority.
news, right?
They're direct orders
Understandable.
from Queen Titania, so.
Well, something sounds like it's troubling you.
Well, in that case, if Shin wants to go, I recommend evolving him beforehand.
Okay. I can do that.
Alright then.
Yeah, you can punch the tall Digimon a bunch of times until you get your thing, right?
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah, we usually are able to like get the bar up through when we train together.
I guess that kind of.
What's a saber?
But I've been really happy that me and Shin been doing really well together. So, despite what has been happening.
You don't.
Yes,
you don't
I
have
decided
to.
I just wanted to be big today.
Yeah, despite what's been going on with Shin, just knowing more about him this past somewhat. I'm glad we're still doing very well.
I haven't seen you like this. This is interesting.
It's quite fun.
I didn't know
Would
you
you
could
like
do
some
that.
crickets?
And I can tell he's genuinely happy with
No? Alright.
us being partners.
I guess they're
Of course.
crickets.
I'm very happy to hear that.
As long as he's happy, that's what
I'm
matters.
very happy to hear that news.
Couldn't agree more.
I'm gonna go see how Magnus is doing here, and I haven't seen him in a long time.
Of course.
Yeah, now you're seeing the other way that I can't
Frederick's
sit
doing some
still.
training with Magnus.
Yeah. Just running through some drills, because Magnus hasn't been active in a while.
Well, actually, she's bugged by
Other than simulations, and even then, their anger has been getting the best of
She's
them.
she's nervous about something. This conflict.
See?
I won't pry. It's
You can
not my
see me
business.
pacing,
Doesn't want
'cause
to
I
share,
can't
but
sit
I
still.
can't help but worry.
Very understandable.
There's my kiddo. There
Hey.
she is.
And there she goes.
Oh,
She went through one of the.
why is
She
she
went through the wall.
avoiding me? I'm her father.
You're not wrong. I forgot. Everest is so soft and angry. Yeah.
It might be okay for us to kind of move a little bit forward.
I agree. I'm seeing who else is here.
What about the wings? Okay, then I'll build wings. You're safe.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I'm gonna bite.
Hey, Yaska!
You can't.
Oh, I'm trapping.
They put Windex
I
on
covered
it,
the whole
and this
entire shield
dumbass
with Windex,
can't
and he
see
can't
it
see it
now.
now.
You gotta remember, I don't actually see through my vision.
Right now, buddy.
He has only okay.
There we go.
Vic, the only sight that he can see is through monocyte. So if there's something actively blocking, he can't see it.
Can Windex block him up?
Here. Can you walk? Okay, wait. Akira, are you able to walk out and he stays in?
I think so. I can't see it.
No, I have to be in the center.
Wild. I have so many questions.
Well, if that's the
So
case,
many
I got an
questions.
idea. Akira, here, come here. Actually, wait, no. Can I pass
got
through
it.
just real quickly? Just quickly.
Yeah.
No.
This is.
You're needed
This is
outside.
actually
You're needed
kind of.
outside.
He's
Watch
gonna.
this.
The shield will move with him.
No. I'm not gonna save them to move.
go.
Watch this. Watch this. Just, can I pass through real quick?
Yes.
I'm about to Armageddon. I swear to God.
All right.
No,
So.
you're not.
You know, for the amount of times he
You're
threw
gonna see that
cheese
he
at me,
takes
this
out a
feels
special
almost
can
kind of rewarding.
alongside a second one filled with
Cheese
axe
grenade.
bodies
Cheese
and
grenade.
whatnot.
I'll make you
You're
orange.
gonna hold the one with axe bodies.
Why don't you
and
just
the
eat
other
it?
can
all over
and
his
the other
shield,
can
buddy.
sees
Huh?
that
Why
it's
don't you
like
just
sort
eat
of
it?
coating your
Eat the cheese.
clothes and whatnot and a protective layer.
Because when a random bird throws
And whatnot,
cheese at
you
you,
know?
you don't always trust
Cheese
it.
at you. Have
If
you
you
done
want the
anything
same
to
thing, you may.
No,
unless you want to
actually, not
cheese
that
you
one.
want to
Damn.
step outside.
If that helps.
It's a protective layer.
Cheese is
It's
yummy.
something that
You
protects
should
from
try
other
eating
kinds
it.
of fragrances
Like
and whatnot,
cheesecake.
you know?
Cheesecake is very
It
good.
does like a neutralizing.
Cheesecake is very good. I do.
I think
Yes.
with
Nice
person
cheese.
with nose, I don't think that's a good
Cheese
idea.
is fantastic.
Exactly, that's why I want her
Cheese is
outside.
fantastic,
Just
I
for the
agree.
moment.
Just
Now
like
watch
cheesecake.
this.
What is this place? It's
Make
like
a
Wonderland.
tiny
What's your
hole
name?
that only fits a nozzle. Here, watch this. He's gonna take out the
Oh,
axe
sorry,
bodies
there's a lot of
right
energy.
now, and it's still
No,
inside. Is Zach still inside?
my name is Vic. It's a pleasure to meet
Hi,
you.
Vic.
If you turn it up, you're
I'm coming. Oh,
Is Zach still inside? Genuine
Hi,
I don't want to
question.
shake that.
time.
Give me that one.
I
do you want me to
don't
move?
see him.
Actually,
no, I
I
don't
want that
think
one.
he is. He got out.
The
give me
plan's
both.
spoiled. Never mind.
Okay. Hi, Miss Clementine. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Stuck in there. That's a protective
This is
The person that
Windchime.
was
Would you ever want
supposed
a
to
tea
be in
party?
here was supposed to be stuck, but I guess they have
Well, my
metaphysical
daughter
knowledge and powers
sometimes
that
throws
allows
them.
to get out of barriers.
You have a
but-
daughter. When is her birthday?
I do.
Hold on.
Does she have her own birthday one day?
What's that?
What's her name?
Oh, I'm sorry. These are a lot of questions. She's 3. And her birthday's on Halloween.
A little one. You should bring her to Wonderland. It'll be much fun. She'll love it. Tell me about her.
Even if I work
I
fast enough, you are
might
already
pass
so
for
close.
now, but
That's your Wonderland. That ain't no Phoenix.
give me
Hell
that.
no.
You
see, my original plan was to fill the entire
Did you guys know you can play? Did you guys know you can play football? You play football with them.
That's a protective layer on them, but you know, it's not gonna last forever anyway. It'll just wait away.
I believe one of your legs
Growling,
falls
you're
asleep.
not a dog.
Yeah, I don't think what else. Nope, I think I'm good.
Got buttons fries. I wanted them.
Huh.
Hello.
This is them.
Me what, huh? What's up?
Distance, please.
Wow.
Good morning,
Nice.
that's me. Nice? What? Are you talking about me again?
Well, I don't think Koke has met you.
Yeah, I haven't been very much. I'm half awake right now. Sorry. Hi. Yeah, I'm pleased.
okay.
I'm a dragon. I live here. I live in the valley over the bridge.
I just wanted
She is
to
very
see
cute.
Zetai's kid. See what it's like.
We're very
What?
different. I think the only thing I
Well-
got for him was my blue scales and feathers.
Oh.
I look more like my mom, to be honest. There's my boy. Hi, Mag. Oh. Oh. What you doing? Nothing?
She's currently very tired. She's under kind of, what is it? Like a nightmare. It's like a constant nightmare every time she sleeps.
Night terrors more.
Night terrors. There we go.
Interesting.
So she can't get proper sleep. But we are working to fix that.
Yeah.
Some are, but I can't because I don't fight.
Orion's helping me, but he's away on a trip now, I think, so I have to wait a bit until he's back.
I see.
I'm gonna wander around just a little bit and then go try sleep later. I'm just gonna waddle. Hopefully not fall over. Woo!
Don't fall over, that's bad for you.
Not duh.
My daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's very sleep deprived, so forgive any kind of
No worries.
miscommunications.
I've been like that before.
I've been like that too, but that hasn't been for a while. Just wasn't getting any good enough sleep. Ugh. Humans and their boom thingies, they send them off into the sky and then they travels and it's just so bad on the ears.
Understandable.
Spooks you. But how have you been?
I'm alright. Spending a lot of my time in a certain room.
Certain room?
Yeah. This looks like an office, I guess.
An office?
Yeah.
Like those things that I see on the phone here? Like this? It's an office building.
Something like that. Smaller side.
Yeah. Oh. Smaller side. Is it like one of those things where they have a huge building and then they kind of put it into squares or something?
No. Like an office with like a desk and a good amount of space. It's like a full room.
Oh.
So it's just for a single
fancy
person.
one.
Yeah.
Are you like are you like the boss of something, or?
Not the boss, but we were a detective in the past.
Ah. Okay. Interesting. A detective. So like something that that Lance does, except.
I'd guess so. I don't really know Lance's occupation. He just seems kind
He
of...
says he's like a sheriff?
Sheriff, sorta. But... I guess.
I guess it would be a little bit more, not like a sheriff, but like you search for things.
Yeah.
You search for what's that? Clues. Clues to like a mystery.
Yeah.
Ooh. That sounds like fun. Dangerous, but fun.
It really wasn't all that bad.
Wasn't all that bad? So you're not doing that anymore, or?
No. We were sort of, let go in a certain way.
Oh. Let go. Oh. Oh. Were you not fired, I hope?
Not willingly. But we're working to regain their trust.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is there anything I could do to help? I guess not.
I don't know specifically. Just, stay out of the ruined city, I suppose.
The ruined city?
Yeah. There's a city in ruins that was being repaired, but... that's where the office is.
Oh. Well, I'll keep out of there, wherever that is. If I see a ruined city, I'll keep away from it.
They should be pretty obvious. There are PGDA signs posted around.
Oh. PGDA. Alright.
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind next time I'm, well, traveling around looking for places.
Mm-hmm.
And trying to find a good place for that, Macbeth. For him to get married.
Oh, yeah.
He's getting married. I've sent him a whole bunch of stuff, and hopefully he likes it, so... I'm the wedding planner, so... it gets fun.
Yeah. I'm sure you'd be a good one. You're quite fashionable.
Oh, stop. Actually, do carry on. Anyways, we're gonna have like this very nice. It's next to it. It's next to a cliffside by a very nice scenic beach, and it's gonna be kind of not really extravagant, but it is very functional in a sense. I don't really know what kind of theme they were looking for, but I was looking for rather something in between extravagant and not too cheap. I didn't want to blow budgets, but it's going to be nice and set up, and hopefully by the time they get married, the nice sunset will be there in the background. It'll be nice, and then some food that typically a cat would not be allergic to.
Mm-hmm.
So the palate's all open, and then let's see. For the reception, we were thinking about a nice little live band. Oh, it's gonna be so nice.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Seems like everyone's gathering over there.
Yeah, they're probably getting into debriefing on the mission, I guess.
Didn't think that started for a little while.
Maybe, but I'm just talking random. I'm not sure if I'm even right. There was a lot of people going to see Magnus and Frederick do a little training practice.
I saw that. Oh. You got Magnus? Well, not that Magnus, but the other one. My illegitimate grandson.
Oh, really?
And no, this does not make me old.
Hmm.
Kyrie's back. I think he completely missed us. Come on.
Perhaps my big hat was blocking the way.
Oh, okay. That's good. Okay. Sounds good. Let her be.
Oh boy.
Strong enough.
No, let her be.
17, 8, 19.
Oh, that's okay.
There's like a bunch
I apologize.
of people here today, and they're like all
I went to go check.
conglomerated
I went to go
over
check on the
there.
kingdom for a moment.
Yeah, and the majority of them are in combat.
It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I am probably. I'm probably going to head back home.
Oh, yeah, that's mood.
You're heading back.
That's the reason why.
Just as I gave Cupcake permission, I give you permission to destroy it.
Thank you.
get in, bind like this.
I'm
All
sorry,
they have
even though
to
they're
do
supposed to
is
be
take a
jetpack
step
boots,
back.
they look like hooves.
Get
I'm
out of the
sorry.
bind,
I
reposition
can't.
yourself, pick up the thread again.
Boys.
Yep.
To me, they just look like giant platform boots.
Stance?
Got it.
I can't do it. The whole conversation.
Yeah, stay. How's it going?
Hello.
Indeed. So even if I were to
How are things
go
going on
in
your
like
end?
this, you already have a proper structure.
It's so-and-so.
To put me in a bind,
So-and-so.
raise your weapon.
I get that.
Like this, or
would you? No. So if you're okay, let me walk you through this. So if you're standing, let me get over here. If you're standing like this already, and the weapon comes from your top left, blocking like this would be hard because you also run risk of in that movement accidentally, hitting the weapons of your opponent and maybe even injuring. So what you instead want to do is use your footwork, exactly, get into an upper guard. I feel like it makes me feel
okay.
not only does it move you back, make them potentially miss, but in the same movement, one fluid movement. Exactly. So again, get into the lower guard, and I try to strike from up there.
Last time I was up in space, there wasn't very... I couldn't really do much to help.
Yeah, unless you have sort of like ranged option or something like that, or other. Even melee's kind of a pain because you have to basically.
Yeah, I'm mostly specializing.
Because Akira can't turn around. It hurts his head.
I only specialize in melee and fire projectiles, which I feel can be more dangerous in enclosed spaces like ships.
Yeah, that can be. Let's see, can I turn around?
I remember fighting in space.
Nope. Cannot.
What if you slowly back up?
I just want to figure out, is it just literally just how many people are behind you, or is it
Well, I think
the fact that
a
there
lot
are
of
a
them,
lot of people in
a lot of them are
combat?
in their combat uniforms over there. I think that's where it would be.
And are any of them fighting?
Two of them only, so I'm just sitting here like, they need a change.
4.
They're not fighting in the arena.
There's 2 others practicing as well. I just want to look at my friends.
Yeah, but it's just like, holy Hannah, I can't have a conversation looking in that particular direction because.
I get you.
Did you not do the thing? And restart your mental consciousness?
I think I might have to, considering this is getting ridiculously bad, so I'm gonna probably do that, and hopefully I can still get back in time for the mission, so if you'll excuse me.
You got 15
Good
minutes
luck.
before they start gathering for information. I think myself, I'm gonna pop out real quick for a snack. See you around.
See ya.
I just don't think about it because I'm so rush dominant. So anything else, I'm like, oh.
How would your guard stance be?
Lance's chosen people, so to say.
Yes.
I do assist with that too. And then there's the hunter part. This is gonna be the big one. My brain decides to die.
Yeah. You need more what? Buddies? Not the buddies.
I'm the one that
Got it.
I am going to use my
But no,
skill.
I mean,
points.
usually
I want you
add
to respond to it
personal by your
proper
side
dot.
all the time, and
Just to
We're
match
going back.
the sense, maybe physically.
Okay.
Okay. Ready?
Are you missing your head? No. I don't think I can help with that.
Yeah. That's interesting. Heavy.
Pick a number 1 through 8 for me, if it's okay.
7.
7? Understood. Thank you.